What's up, YouTube? It's Kylie and I'm back with another video, and today I'm with
it's your girl, that's Asia.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. I'm gonna put the channel name right here. She is a new YouTuber from Mobile, so y'all go subscribe to her right now. I'm putting your girl on. I'm finna show her how to edit, show her how to do everything, and she finna drop a prank. What prank you finna do?
I'm gonna do the I'm finna smoke prank because I don't usually smoke, so
yeah, she don't smoke, so y'all finna see what her people finna say. They finna get on her ass. So yeah, we finna do a Wingstop mukbang, and we finna talk about college advice, the do's and don'ts, you know. So yeah, we finna get into this food. So, oh, my shit upside down. Why the fuck? Okay. So starting off, this my fries. They look a mess because they fell over or whatever. I got cheese fries.
I had got me some booty fries. They're real good. I normally get cheese fries, but I'm gonna try booty fries again this time.
Yeah, I like the voodoo fry. I don't know. I didn't know what they was called, so I just wanted cheese on it or whatever. I told her I wanted cheese and ranch. They didn't put cheese and ranch on it, so whatever. And then this the wings. Girl, they did not have to plate this stuff like that. So I got spicy Korean. I think that's what I got. Spicy Korean and then original hot. I never had spicy Korean, but I heard it was good. So we finna get into that. And what you got?
I got original hot. I just get the same thing that I always get. I asked for a 10-piece, but shit, I think they gave me like a 13-piece.
Shit, more for you, goddamn. So yeah, we finna get into these wings. I'm finna try it. And to drink, I got fruit punch, Minute Maid fruit punch. They got like the little machine where you can get whatever drink you want to. So yeah.
I got peach Sprite. I normally get strawberry Sprite, but they ain't have it. But yeah, I gotta try it again. Try the strawberry Sprite. That joke's so good.
Yeah, I been getting peach Fanta, but I've been staying away from sodas for a minute. So yeah, we finna try this wing.
I was saying the only soda I even drink is Sprite.
It's good. It ain't as spicy as I thought it was gonna be.
The hot wings, they taste the same like they always taste.
So yeah, y'all, today we're gonna be talking about college. So if you are thinking about going to college or you are in college, then tune in. We're gonna let y'all know what's up with it.
So I don't think I already said this, but well, I didn't. But my name Asia, and I'm in college right now. I'm a junior. I go to the University of South Alabama, and my major is nursing. So what I want to say is the college advice. You know, your freshman and sophomore year, you're just doing your general education courses. It's like easy. It's gonna fly by quick. And once you get to your junior and senior year, that's when you actually start taking classes for your major. So what I want to say is, don't compare yourself to nobody else in your major, because like they may be moving at like a faster pace than you, and you may have to like move at a slower pace. So don't compare yourself, because that's just gonna make you feel bad about yourself, but you shouldn't, because in the nursing program I'm in, everybody at their own pace. You got some people that's taking like literally one class, some people that's taking 5 or 6 classes. It don't matter. Only thing you should just be focused on is like, as long as you get your degree, it don't matter how many classes you're taking or whether or not you have to jump this class. Just focus on what's better for you and what's a good pace for yourself.
Yeah. See, I go to South as well, and I had like a real cool teacher or whatever, and she had put us on. She was like, she don't recommend, like, okay, basically, whenever you go to college, your advisor gonna want to set your schedule up to where you take all your gen ed courses, like your first 2 years, get all that out the way, then you go into your majoring courses. But basically, my teacher was telling me you should take some gen ed courses and some majoring courses already, so that boom, once you get to your 3rd and 4th year, you won't just all be majoring courses. Like, you'll have some major courses and then some classes, general courses, and then some will be your majoring courses. So you ain't just straight taking majoring courses, because most of the time the majoring courses are going to be the harder classes, the ones that you're going to have to put the most time into it. So instead of taking like all your electives and all the easy like English and stuff like that, you can take that further on along the road, and you'll have like a balance. So you'll have like 3 majoring courses and then 2 easy classes, because most of the time you're gonna have like 5-6 classes. So if you can do that at your school, I would recommend it, because it do help. Because like I couldn't imagine taking like straight all courses for my major without having like a easy little class in there as well. But then you'll just be stressed out, like work, and all of them like important.
You're right though. I wish my teacher would have said that to me, because now I'm just taking strictly core classes for my major, and it's hard trying to do that, and like especially if you want to work at the same time. That shit hard, because you gotta set time aside for your classes and work.
If you make your own schedule, you either gonna have classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or you gonna have class Tuesdays and Thursdays. So what I would do is pick all your classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That way you only have to go to school Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You got Tuesday and Thursday off. Now if you get lucky enough to where all your classes, they offer it Tuesday and Thursday, you only got to go to school 2 days out the week. So however you make your schedule, that's all, it all depends on you. So even if your advisor tell you that you should take these certain 5 classes, if they don't fit the schedule that you want, reach back out to the advisor and say, hey, what's some other classes that I can take? Because it's going to be other classes that you can take. It's so many credits that you have to have before you can graduate. So all those classes, you can find the right teacher. Ever since I've been starting school, my first semester of school, I only went to school Tuesday and Thursday. So I had Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the weekend to do whatever I wanted to. Then my next semester, and from now on, all I do is take classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That way you could at least have 2 days to yourself to either work or do your homework or just have time to yourself. Because I would not recommend going to school Monday through Friday like how she said she go to school, because like she said, it's very stressful and you barely have time for yourself.
Yeah, I agree with her, because I was just listening to my advisors. Like, it's like they just make it seem like you gotta do it like this. You really don't. That's what they don't tell you. You really ain't gotta do it like that, because that's just gonna stress you out even more. And what I want to say about 8 o'clock classes, if you know you not about to get up at 8 o'clock, don't do it. Please don't, because you not gonna make it to that class. I took 1 8 o'clock class my whole time before like I got into the nursing program. I ain't never do it again. But now that I'm in a program that's like, the way the class is set up, it has to be 8 o'clock. So I just learned to like, I gotta do it. Like, I don't want to take 8 o'clock class unless I have to. But if you have the ability to choose whether or not to take it, don't take it if you know you're not about to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning for no classes.
Another thing I would say, go on Rate My Professor. That's the #1 tip I would tell y'all. Rate My Professor. That's your best friend. Whenever you looking up for your classes, look up every single teacher. They will tell you if they gonna give you a hard time or not.
I was just on that website for my summer class that I registered for, looking at which professor. They don't lie now, y'all. They tell the truth.
Rate My Professor saved my life. Because my first semester, I didn't use it. And I actually got lucky for most of my classes, but one of my teachers, he had like the lowest rating on Rate My Professor. And everybody ended up dropping his class because he was such a bad teacher and he was so hard. And your college experience is all about the teachers. If you have really good teachers and really down to earth good teachers that's out here really to help you in the real world, that will make your college experience way much better than having a teacher who's stuck up. And it's some teachers who just feel like they so much better than everybody because they're a professor, and they will really treat you any kind of way that they want to. So I definitely recommend using Rate My Professor. But every time I make my schedule, I make it out, try to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then I look at the teachers, and if one of them just have way too many bad reviews and say that they got 3 homeworks due every week and a test every week, I'm just gonna change the teacher. But sometimes you might not have the option. Like, all the teachers in that category could be bad, have bad reviews. Just read through it and see like what they complaining about. Cause some things that people complain about, I'm like, okay, whatever. They might be complaining about something stupid, but if it's something that I'm not messing with either, I'm not gonna choose them. Like, some people will literally say on Rate My Professor, never take this teacher. Like, if you have any chance to avoid them at all costs. And that's what I do. I listen to them folks. And if you in college and you take a teacher, please get on there and rate them and tell other people about them, because you all gotta help each other.
I wish I knew about Rate My Professor my freshman and sophomore year, but I didn't really find out until like the end of it, because I took a teacher for statistics and economics, and that was the worst teacher ever. I had to retake for economics. I passed every other class but economics. Damn, I can't even talk. Economics ended up with a D, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is like the most random class, and I end up with a D. So I had to retake him, because this man, you email him, everybody had a problem with him. We email him, he arguing back in the emails, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, half of the class bombed the final, and we had to retake it. But I retook another teacher for economics, and it was better, but it was just like a bad experience, because it like kind of wasted my time. Like, now I gotta take it again in the summer. Like, this one on the study guide, why this on the test? That man did not care.
Yeah, micro, that jump, mate, I was cheating in that class. I can't even lie. Because I took the class during COVID, and we didn't have to be there to take the test. And it was on Canvas, on the website. So I cheated through that class, because that jump was not... This man would ramble and ramble and ramble the whole entire classroom, writing stuff on the board. And what he used to say used to make sense. But when it came to the test, that junk had nothing to do with what he was talking about. Like, he used to give real world examples and like really explain it into full detail. But when it came to the test, it would be like just tricky questions. Like, he should have just been teaching us those questions and how to answer those questions, instead of giving us these long old lectures, and then it have nothing to do with what's on the test. Like, the test will be like, if gas price rises, then what does that do to the demand curve for cows? Like, that shit won't even have nothing to do with nothing.
It didn't.
Like, it don't even have nothing related to each other. If the price of bread goes up, what's the demand? What's the demand for fries? Like, damn, that ain't even got nothing to do with nothing. You ain't never teach us this.
He ain't teach us shit.
But like, I had took another teacher from macro. I can't remember his name, because they all of them foreign that teach that for some reason.
Yeah.
But he was real good. Like, he gave us a whole bunch of practice problems and practice examples. And like, he was a great teacher. Everybody loved him.
They should have fired the other man. I don't know why he's still there. And then for the final, it was proctored. So we had the people on the screen watching us from wherever the fuck they was. And I tried to cheat. I didn't fucking cheat. It was another foreign man. He was just staring at me through the computer. And I'm like, I wanted to send my phone on my laptop, but it would have been too obvious. Like, I'm looking down. Like, I could not do that shit. That man was just staring at me the whole time.
Everybody is stingy as fuck though. Like,
I'm goddamn.
Everybody in college, like, I can't even lie. It depends on what kind of college you go to, but I feel like South, not to be no type of way, but it's majority white people, and they ass be stingy as fuck. Like, I don't know.
It is.
None of they ass be wanting to help or share.
Cause the nursing program, think I'm lying, nursing program is like 90% white. I swear to God. It's like, that's just how it is. And I guess they don't be wanting to share their answers or share how they like did this or what helped them on this assignment, because they feel like they can get in trouble. But like, I don't know. If I can give you advice on how to do it, I'm gonna give you advice on how to do it and how to pass it. Because you got it, like she said, you gotta help everybody out. Everybody gotta help each other out. So.
South, I don't know, it's straight, but it's just not diverse for real.
Yeah, it's really not.
Like, I literally, my freshman year, like in all my classes, I seen like 3-4 black people. Like, that's it. Like, in all my classes.
She ain't lying. Because when I took public speaking for my sophomore year, it was just me and this other black dude. It was only 2 black people in class. The rest of them was white. But that's how South is. It got good qualities about it, South, like, you know, good study places and whatnot. But
yeah, South got a great campus, great places to study. It's a great environment. You ain't got to worry about nothing. I never even heard of no fights breaking out at South.
None at all.
It don't be no BS. It's just not like as fun as high school would be. But it's a great place to get your education and a great place to just go somewhere. You don't got to worry about being in no mess. You ain't got to worry about none. You just getting your education and getting on. But it's just like, it ain't that real college experience like how everybody else would have, like if you went to a HBCU or something like that, because it's like when you go to school at South, like I really just be by myself to myself. But I know if I was to go to a HBCU or go to like Alabama State or A&M, I would have been around a lot of people and like did a lot of shit.
So yeah, with South, everybody stay to themselves. Like, ain't nobody gonna bother you and them. You just walk around, see people doing their own thing.
Like everybody doing their own thing. Another thing I would say, just don't give up. Like, if you ain't got nothing else going for yourself, don't drop out of college, because you don't need college to be successful, but don't think it's too hard and that you can't do it, because at the end of the day, nobody can ever take away your degree from you, and you never know how the future can be made. You don't know, like, say for instance, a job that used to not have a requirement for you to have a degree, they might start making it a requirement for you to have a degree. So, you know, it's certain jobs that you can't get and stuff like that. But if you are not for school and you never like school, don't go to college. If you never liked school and you never cared about it and you never made good grades, don't go to college. Pick up a trade, or if you really need to go to school, go to a 2-year. Don't go to a 4-year, because college is just it's just gonna keep getting harder and harder. So if you didn't like high school, you didn't like middle school, you're not gonna like college, and you're not gonna do good in college. So if school not for you, that's fine. Don't go to college. Everybody not meant to go to college. College ain't for everybody.
That's true. And then again, like she said, it's alright to go to a community college, because if you know you ain't gonna really do good in college, and you thinking like, I don't really want to do this, but I guess I'm gonna do it because everybody else doing it. Just go to a 2-year, because a 4-year, you like spending so much money. Like, if you take out like student loans or whatnot, then that money just adds up, and you have to end up paying it back. And if you end up dropping out of college, there's like extra money wasted that you gotta like pay back. So for me, college hard, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying to get that degree, no matter like what I'm going through or what's happening. Because shit affect everybody, but you just gotta push through and try to finish and go ahead and get out of school. And then say you stop going to college and then you just having like regrets, like, damn, I should have stayed in college and stuff. But don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let nobody tell you what to do. Do what you need to do to get out of school.
If you are not on a scholarship, or you don't have the funds, I would definitely recommend going to a community college for your first 2 years, graduate from there, and then you can go over to a 4-year college. But make sure you go ahead and talk to your 4-year college that you were planning on going to, and talk to the community college and let them know that you're planning on getting your bachelor's degree, not just your associate's degree, and so that you can make sure that you're taking the right classes that will be able to be transferred over to that 4-year university. Because if you don't take the right classes, then they might not accept those classes. But I definitely recommend go to a community college for your first 2. Get that, especially because most of them will pay you to go to that school. Get that money, and then go to your 4-year and graduate from your 4-year. Because ain't nothing wrong with doing that at all. Everybody don't have the money or want to spend that much money on it. So you could be saving money, actually making money, because 2-year college is not much, and you will get your financial aid back if it didn't cover all the costs. So you'll basically be getting paid to be going to school. You do 2 years and then you get to walk. Then you just do another 2 years and you walk again. But if you go to a 4-year college, you gotta wait those whole 4 years until you walk. So it seemed like, it's kind of like seem like longer on you. It's the same amount of time, but it's just like you get an associate's degree. We don't get associate's degree. We only get our bachelor's degree. So say if something was to come up and happen in your 3rd year, you're not basically getting anything for those 3 years that you did. You have to do the full 4 years to get your certificate. So I would say, you know, if you don't have the money or you don't really care too much, then go to a community college. Go ahead and get your associate's degree, then go back and get your bachelor's degree. Wingstop, what you rate them?
Today I'm gonna give them a 7.5.
7.5?
Yeah.
I get them 6 or 5. I mess with Wingstop. It's just I'm used to hood wings, so it's like kind of different. I'm used to hood wings. These is like, you know, chain wings. Everybody know how Wingstop tastes. I don't really like they fries.
They get soggy quick.
Yeah, y'all see how they look. They look good, but it's just like what it is. It's like a real potato. I be liking my fries crispy and kind of like crinkly. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Asia's channel and watch her prank. And make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Mine is at Kylie Madisen. What's your Instagram?
And mine is _Asia.m. Y'all follow me on Instagram. And again, my YouTube is That's Asia. And be on the lookout for my prank video about me smoking. And yeah.
Yeah, make sure y'all watch her prank. Give it a thumbs up and comment and tell her on her video what y'all want her to do next. And yeah, we out.